It was the defining moment in his bid for mayor. Nathan Fletcher's move from the Republican Party, declaring himself an independent. The switch may have contributed to his surge in the polls, but it also has some questioning whether the decision was about principle or politics. Fletcher has been a longtime Republican. In fact, he signed Grover Norquist's infamous anti-tax pledge. Take a look.
Well, I'm thrilled to be here with someone who represents what I think we all believe as Republicans, which is that through limited government, we can actually allow the individual to prosper and have more efficiency. And so I'm thrilled to not only sign the pledge, but to have the honor to do it in the presence of Grover Norquist.
Joining me in studio is Assemblymember and mayoral candidate Nathan Fletcher. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So this is a pledge that says you, as an elected official, will not increase taxes. Would you sign that pledge if asked today?
What I would have said I will clearly do moving forward is pledge to do the right thing for the people I represent. Now, I don't believe you should raise taxes. I don't believe we build a competitive economic base. I don't believe we put people back to work by raising taxes. But I really saw last year that the reality of governing and the fact that you're not allowed to have rational conversations. When I worked with Governor Jerry Brown to eliminate a loophole that only benefited large out-of-state corporations, eliminating the loophole was at the request of California CEOs who said we're at a competitive disadvantage. Eliminating that loophole brought in $1 billion in new money into the state.
But to clarify, does that mean you would not sign that pledge if asked to today?
I would not. I would not. I would pledge to say I'm going to do the right thing for the people I represent. That doesn't mean we're going to raise your taxes, and I don't believe that we should start raising your taxes.
Although you do support the new convention center tax.
And that's a perfect example of a project where you have a specific fee or tax that's going to a specific purpose that has a broad-based economic impact. And we've got to have the ability to have conversations like that. To say we're going to invest in our tourism industry, we're going to invest in something that's going to create a lot of good jobs. We've got to have the ability to say we're going to eliminate a loophole that doesn't provide any incentive to make us more competitive. And so moving forward, I'm going to continue to do the types of things I've done in the past, now with just a clear signal that I won't be beholden to either the far right or the far left.
I want to talk a little bit about some other issues and just put up on the screen for the people at home this scorecard. I want to give credit to voiceofsandiego.org. They prepared this. They looked at the 4 major candidates, 2 Republicans, yourself now an independent and a Democrat, and where they stood on major issues like the convention center tax, like whether or not you want to ban project labor agreements, which you do. You support outsourcing city services. Now, when you take a closer look at this scorecard, and people can do so by going to our website, kpbs.org or voiceofsandiego.org, what you see is that your position is no different than the other 2 Republican candidates. So how are you different than the other Republicans who are running?
Well, there is a stark and clear difference between myself and someone like Councilmember Carl DeMaio. Carl DeMaio has been labeled the most polarizing figure in San Diego politics, certainly since Mike Aguirre. His vision for San Diego is said to make us the Wisconsin of the West, and he's not talking about cheese. He's talking about a state defined by chaos and confusion and riots and protests. He brings a very divisive, polarizing approach.
So is it a personality thing, or is it where your position on the issues that differentiates
you?
Well,
I mean, I think it's both. It's certainly my approach is significantly different. Even before I became independent, I had colleagues of mine who were Democrats and colleagues of mine who were Republicans who supported me. I've demonstrated in my time in the legislature that I can bring both parties together behind solutions, behind passing legislation, behind getting things done. And so my approach to governing is not divisive wedge ballot measures. It's sitting down, negotiating in good faith, letting all parties have a seat at the table, and moving us forward, and there couldn't be a bigger difference.
Let's talk about your change. There's been a lot said about you leaving the Republican Party and criticism that this was a move about politics. So I want to read something. This is from a Republican blog, the author John Fleshman, a longtime political strategist with the Republican Party. Now, someone who says he is your friend, and this is what he writes. It took me the better part of a week to finally write this piece because Nathan is my friend and my comrade. I'm very sorry to learn of his decision, one that I believe was made for short-term tactical reasons, and one that I know Nathan will regret for many years to come. Why leave the party to run in a nonpartisan race?
Well, my only regret is that I hadn't done it sooner. Because over the course of my time in the legislature, you see an environment that becomes increasingly partisan, where it isn't about solving a problem, it's about preserving that problem to campaign on. Where you're not allowed, earlier this week, if you were a Republican in San Diego, you got a mail piece from the Republican Party and it had a picture of me and Jerry Brown. And it said, look, he's standing with Jerry Brown. That must be bad. On the exact same day, the Democratic Party did a mailer to all the Democrats that had a picture of me and John McCain. And it said, look, he's got to be bad. He's standing with John McCain.
Right.
Well, heaven forbid we have an environment where you say, I'll stand with anybody, regardless of party, if you have a good idea.
But you made a lot of people in the Republican Party angry. And I mean, you had some pretty bigwig backers. Newt Gingrich, Mitt Romney's given money to your campaign. How do you turn your back on that?
Well, you're not. The ideas and the approach from when I ran for the Assembly is the same now. How do we solve problems, bring people together, and get things done? All I'm doing is saying I'm not going to play the partisan game anymore. I'm going to focus entirely on solutions. I'm going to be willing to work with you wherever you came from. And I had a lot of supporters that were Democrats. Those that supported me are still supporting me today.
You
because
have changed your position,
changed.
though, on a couple. Well, you have changed. You've changed on social issues, things like abortion.
I have not. That's actually not a fair characterization. You talk to supporters of mine who will tell you before I ran for the Assembly, they asked me my position, and they said Nathan was pro-choice then, and I'm pro-choice today. Now,
and also in your
election,
Planned Parenthood questionnaire, you also say that you support a ban on informed consent, that teenagers can have access to abortion without their parents knowing. You support that. Did you support that 5 years ago?
No, my position's the same. I mean, you can go in a political campaign, anyone can take any issue and try and twist and distort it. The votes that are referenced were procedural in nature, and there was not a single piece of substance behind any of them, but they were used as a political football.
What about same-sex marriage, though? Your position didn't change on same-sex marriage?
No, it's been exactly the same. I opposed Proposition 8. I supported it. I supported marriage equality. I support marriage equality today. But in an environment dominated by the extremes, you'll have a Carl DeMaio who will stand up and will use scorecards to paint me as a radical liberal, and you'll have Bob Filner stand up and use scorecards to paint me as a crazy right-wing conservative, and it can't be both. But the reality is, in today's environment, there's not an understanding that sometimes you agree with one, sometimes you agree with the other.
We are so out of time, but I want to give you 20 seconds to respond to what's been in the media lately. You have missed a number of votes. Have you sort of shirked your responsibilities in the Assembly to run this campaign?
I'll put my track record of accomplishment up against anyone in this race. I'll put our record of passing legislation to let people keep their health insurance, to protect our environment, to put people back to work, to protect our children through Chelsea's Law, against anybody running, and demonstrate a real commitment. And my constituents know we work every single day.
Okay, Nathan Fletcher. Nathan Fletcher, thanks for being here.
Thank you.